who was going to minister, thank God for men who have eyes to see. Oh Lord, open my eyes to see. He said to the mother, who is the person that carried this child yesterday night? The mother said, so many people carried the child. He said, no, there's a particular woman that carried this child yesterday. She has stolen the glory of the child. He said, that's why the baby is complaining. The baby is not just crying because of it. The baby is crying because the baby has been robbed. He said, think. The woman said, I can't think. He said, then. The Holy Spirit said, ask her, who is your friend that came from Lagos? He said, yes, my friend came from Lagos. She's in the kitchen cooking. He said, huh? He said, but it can't be my friend. That's my best friend. That's my childhood friend. No, he cannot. The pastor said, send for your friend from the kitchen. The woman was offended. What are you saying? My childhood friend, my best friend. They brought the best friend. The man of God said, don't worry. You do your work, I do my work. He said, bring her. When she came, he said, madam, what you took from this child yesterday now, give it back. She said, what are you accusing me of? I didn't do anything. So the man of God said, bring your hair. Spoke to her, why are you worried? You will run mad. Yeah, if you don't return it, this is not me telling God, I need to tell you that you still have grace for mercy. Return what you took gently. Otherwise, you will return it by force and you will run mad. Who laid hands on you when you were born? Anyone who has robbed you of a virtue. Where did you go last to cut your hair? Who took your hair? Who dressed your hair? Who is your stylist? Today, if I hear a thunderous amen, whosoever has laid wicked hands upon your life to cause you in sorrow, wherever they are, Holy Ghost, thunder! Scatter them there, scatter them! I said I was going to visit my stepmother. My mother said, don't go. I said, I'm going to say, you will hear history over Boro. I said, what would you tell me? He said, that your hand that you used to carry people. What happened to you? I said, I fell off now. He said, that's what I told you. So I said, I fell from the fence. He said, you didn't fall. When you were born, your stepmother came to greet me. When she rubbed your hand 3 times and left, that's how your hand began to decay. It was not the hand they were concentrating. It was supposed to spread all over me, but I am unkillable. God's mercy saw me through. I come to announce to somebody this morning, as you lift your voice to cry unto God, whosoever has laid wicked hands upon your life, let God appear before them now. Let the angel of the Lord appear before them now. Let the fire of God pursue them now. What they took, they must return back. Let them return it now. They must return it now. In the name of Jesus. Somebody say, Lord, I take it back. You must take it back, this one. In Acts chapter 8 from verse 5, the Bible said there was a persecution that took place in Jerusalem. And the disciples were spread abroad. One of them was Philip, who went to Samaria, a city that was under the control of a sorcerer. And he began to preach Christ. And as he preached Jesus, yokes were broken, burdens were lifted. And the Bible said the man who bewitched the whole city, who subdued the whole city, who brought Samaria underneath his feet, and nobody in the land could do anything without the consent of sorcerer Simon. He came out when he saw the real power of God to surrender his life, because power passed power. When two powers jam, the lesser one must bow. Today, let God arise. Let his enemies be scattered. Let God arise in your life. Let God arise in your family. Let God arise in your business. Let his enemies be scattered. Simon was the one who bewitched the land. He put his legs on the whole city. There are men that sit on other people's destiny. I was told a story recently. A young man that I knew very well when he was young served somebody in ministry and left. And after he served that person, he never progressed until he met a man of God recently. And the man of God said to him, who did you serve? And refused to release you and has placed his leg on your life. He said, don't worry, my son. From today, you become my son. And I will help you. He said, and the man of God said, in the name of Jesus, you, this man that I'm seeing, you wicked man. Oh yeah, remove your leg from his head. That prayer was prayed in Lagos. Somebody began to cry abroad. And began to say, my leg, my leg. And began to call him. What did you do? I don't understand. I only prayed. So what did you do? Look at my leg. Look at my leg. Wicked man. They can lay their hands. They can put their leg on your business. They can make a contract not to go through. They can sit on it and say this thing will not go through. I'm hearing strange things these days. In deliverance, the lady was being delivered. And then they said, the spirit speaking through the lady said, all our money and our international passport, they are in my anus. The man goes, fire to your anus, so you are vomiting. It's coming out now. He's going, what? It was Simon the sorcerer that placed his leg on Samaria and placed an embargo on everybody so that nobody can become anything unless you consult him. Whosoever has gone in the spirit realm in your family and said, everybody in your family must come and beg from his hand before they hit, that person is wicked. He is a sorcerer. After this service, in the name of Jesus, let the angel of death visit that person now. Let the angel of death visit him. Let the angel of death visit him. Let the angel of death visit her. Let her die. Let him die. In the name of Jesus. There are wicked men today. Man of God, I know a man of God that knelt down before another man of God because he thought he's a genuine man of God. He didn't know that the miracle he was doing is fake and by the spirit of the marine. And the man said to him 7 times, be blessed, with a ring in his hand. Something left his body. An exchange took place. His glory was exchanged. Everything that ought to be happening in his ministry started happening in the ministry of the other man. The cars and the things he has seen in the dream that God promised him. He went to the compound of the man, saw the jeep there one day, said, what is it? God said, that's the jeep that I promised you. It landed in his. Everything that should be happening in your life, this man has diverted them. Go back into prayer and fight. Touch your neighbor, say, fight this morning. I don't know who took your own picture and hid it under a rock and say you will not come out of this. Today, that is called sorcery. That is called witchcraft. It is written, suffer no witch to live. I decree today, anybody that's carried your picture into a false altar, into a fake prophet, whenever they took your picture, I command the fire of God to scatter them there. Let fire scatter them. Let fire scatter them. In the name of Jesus. We just discovered a problem recently. This week, one of my sons had a problem. His brother came to the house, collected soap from a white garment prophet, took his bath and used this guy's sponge. The guy said to him, you will not stop collecting things, my brother. When he finished taking his bath, since that's his own sponge, he did not cut him, don't use it. He took the sponge and took his bath. As soon as the thing touched his head, he said, I felt like a blow on my head. Bam! Something left him. Glory was tampered with. How do you explain things like that? Are you hearing me this morning? We want to pray. That's why 1 Timothy says, look, don't lay hands suddenly on no man. Don't lay hands suddenly on no man. There are men that specializes in taking other people's glory. But this morning, anyone that has gone to lay wicked hands on your children, wherever that person is, whatever they took from your children, I command the angel of God to pursue them. They must return it back by fire. It must be returned back by fire. Somebody shout fire. So return it by fire. In the name of Jesus. A whole nation can be bewitched. Powers of darkness. I think so. We're talking yesterday. Not in a retreat, some pastor we're talking. One of the men of God said, man of God, have I told you this story? A man of God had a witch living in his house. Didn't know. One day, before he could eat his food, the witch quickly ran to the kitchen, urinated in the food, mixed it together. This man of God didn't know. He had the food. Now, when he gets on the altar to preach, he will be sweat. I mean sweat. Have you seen sweat before? No, you have not seen sweat before. He will be sweating like someone that has been locked up in a sauna, or what do you call that thing they put me in Uganda one time. He will be sweating that they will be packing the sweat. And then he got tired of it because that people stopped inviting him to preach. He can only preach on his altar. And now said to his prayer band one day, God, and he said, listen, once I climb the altar, stay at the back and start shouting fire, fire, fire till I will finish preaching. Don't stop saying fire. So when he got on the altar, as they stood for them and began to shout fire, fire, a lady screamed in the congregation, yeah, have mercy, it's me, oh, it's me. And she began to confess that I urinated in your food. So every time you hold microphone, that invite witches who will now stay on top of your head and be urinating on your head. That is the sweat you see coming down on the altar. Who touched you when you were born? Who laid hand on you? Who was the person that laid hands on your document? Who touched your passport? Who has put their feet on your life? Forming an embargo that says you cannot go beyond this level. Can you rise up on your feet this morning? If I can get some warriors in this auditorium. Listen, among other things God wants to do this morning, there are 20 people in this auditorium that has been affected by what I am talking about now. As a matter of fact, the main problem that you're suffering now is because somebody touched your head. Somebody took something from you. A young man was telling me a story that he went to South Africa to preach. You were there. He went to South Africa to preach. And as he was preaching, the anointing came down on a white lady. A white lady married to an Igbo man. She began to manifest and the demon began to speak out. And the demon said to him, a lady is speaking, an Igbo man is speaking to the lady. He said to him, now, after all, you are our people now. Can't we negotiate? Let's negotiate. He said, negotiate, me and you. Negotiate the destiny of people. This white lady was married to the Igbo man, and they had kids. And the Igbo man said, now, I want to return to Nigeria. You have to come with me. And all the children. And the white lady has a very good job. The white lady said, why are you in a hurry? Not now, not yet. I don't want to leave South Africa yet. Let's still stay here. Everything is okay. Why do you want us to go to Nigeria and then I will go and start all over? I don't want to lose my job. I have a very comfortable job. Well-paying job. She said, hey, if you don't follow me willingly, you follow me by force. So in the night, when the lady was sleeping, she took the hair. He took the hair of the lady. He took the pants. He took the bra, you know, and brought them to Nigeria and did what he did. The lady did not resign from her job. One day, she just walked out of the office and they told her, do you know what you're doing? She said, I'm not working. Just walked out, and that was it. He just walked out. The man was that if I remove the job from you, I'll see what will hold you back. You will follow me by force, by fire. So when the anointing came on her, he said, let us negotiate. After all, you're an Igbo man like me. No. Igbo, let's talk. She said, me and you. This is not an Igbo man talking. This is a demon talking. I can't negotiate the destiny of people. You didn't invite me. You didn't call me to ministry. Shut up. He said, look, after all, leave this one. When the fire hit, he said, okay, listen. I took her hair. I took her picture. I took her bra. And I took her pants. And I went to Nigeria because she refused to follow me. That's why I made sure that she left the job. She walked out of the job by herself. But she didn't resign. And they didn't sack her. So, during the deliverance, they cast the demon out of the lady. The lady couldn't believe herself. Now, while the lady went back to the house, they called her back to the office and said, do you still need your job because your job is still there? She said, yes. He said, thank God. Come back and report to the office. So she went back to the office because the yoke was broken. Are you following me this month? There are times people will just touch your tummy. You are pregnant. The pregnancy will come down. See your, hey, praise God. Babies will come down. Are you ready to pray this morning? Lift your right hand and say, oh Lord, thank you for your word. I decree and I declare this morning that in the name of Jesus, in any way, at any time in my life, especially from my childhood, that an evil hand has been laid upon my life or upon my children. Father, let the evil hand be removed now from my life, from my children. Let it be removed by fire. Go ahead and talk to the Lord. Lord, any evil hand that has been laid upon my life, upon Samuel, upon Emmanuel, upon the boy, upon Jemima, upon my wife, Lord, today in the name of Jesus Christ, I decree this morning, oh Lord, let that evil hand be removed. Let it be removed, oh God, in the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Lord, Makaria Bashakatalia, Ekatoria and Degeduske, Rababa Shakatakata, Readuske Poria Masandelia, Rabaduske Poria Mazandeliske. Thank you. Makatoria, Izerregaduske Poria Mazande, Ika, Yadaba Sukete, Riabaduske Poria Mazunde Legaduske, Ayadaba Suketelia, Rianaka Shakata, Legadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegadegade In Jesus' name we pray. Listen, because I'm rushing. I'm running because of time. Listen, when the hand of Jacob was laid on Ephraim and Manasseh, do you know what happened to them? Ephraim and Manasseh became more blessed than every other tribe in Israel. True or false? Number two, do you know what happened when the right hand of Jacob crushed and laid on Ephraim and the left went on Manasseh? It is written that it will take 1,000 Israelites to measure up to one Manassite. So when one Manassite stands in intellect, in results, in everything, you will need to gather 1,000 Israelites and put their brain together to measure up to one Manassite, because of the blessings of Jacob. But guess, here's the real thing. Do you know what Manasseh lost? What they lost is this. If 1,000 Israelites equals to one Manassite, then it will take 10,000 Israelites to measure up to one Ephraimite. That's what Manasseh lost. So who lays hand on your life matters. I know people, as soon as fornicate